Welcome to Montreal International Airport in Canada, and today we're flying with Qatar Airways in Qsuite from Montreal all the way to Doha aboard Boeing 777. Join me as we explore everything this 12-hour journey has to offer, from lounges, services to the food, and of course, whether Qsuite truly lives up to the hype in 2025. Montreal International Airport, also known as YUL, is located just 20 kilometers from downtown Montreal. Getting here can sometimes be a challenge thanks to the city's notorious traffic jams and the fact that there's no direct subway line to the airport. But here's the good news: a brand new light rail line is currently under construction, and the services to the airport is expected to begin in 2027. Despite the traffic, YUL remains one of the busiest and most connected airports in Canada, linking travelers to major cities across North America, Europe, and beyond. Montreal, being the second largest airport in Canada, was the only Canadian city served by Qatar Airways. However, as of December 2024, Toronto was added to their network. Qatar now operates 3 weekly flights between Doha and Toronto, while Montreal continues to enjoy daily service. Both routes currently uses the Boeing 777 equipment with Qsuites. Based on the available historic flight data, equipment swaps are very rare here. So if you're chasing Qsuite experience, both Montreal and Toronto routes are solid options for you. If you enjoy such kind of content, please consider subscribing as we have good stuff coming your way. And you'll be notified when we have new videos uploaded. The check-in area was fairly busy today, but flying business class meant we had access to priority lane. Check-in was fast and seamless. And before we knew it, we were off to security. Thankfully, Montreal Airport also offers priority security line, allowing us to breeze through without much hassle. Qatar Airways doesn't operate its own lounge in Montreal. Instead, business class passengers are granted access to the National Bank Lounge. While it's on the smaller side, the lounge offers plenty of comfortable seating. The lounge also offers a decent selection of both cold and hot meals. For me though, what makes this lounge special is the views. The lounge has floor-to-ceiling windows with awesome views of the runway and plane activity. And just like that, it was time to make our way to Gate 55, where we'll be boarding today. Boarding was swift and seamless. And here we are, the famous Qsuite. This will be my home for the next 12 hours. And today I'm in seat 5A, a rear-facing window seat. Waiting in the suite are the 2 comfy pillows and a thick cozy duvet. The suite comes with a sleek design and high walls, offering solid privacy. The sliding door, which we will look into later on, completely closes and the suite feels spacious. Qsuite is layered into 1-2-1 config. On the window side, odd numbers are closer to the wall and the seats are rear-facing, while the even numbers are forward-facing and closer to the aisle. The middle suites are perfect for those traveling together, especially the rear-facing seats labeled E and F. These middle seats are closer to each other and can be turned into a double bed if traveling with a loved one. Right in front of you is a massive 21.5-inch touchscreen TV. We'll take a closer look at the entertainment options a bit later. Just below the screen is a large study table that slides out smoothly. It's perfect for enjoying meals or getting some work done mid-flight. Below the table is a generously sized footwell, which becomes super useful when seat is fully reclined into bed mode. Beneath that you find a TV remote, power outlets, USB ports, and headphone jacks, all neatly tucked in but easy to reach. Next to the seat is an ottoman that opens up to reveal a pair of noise cancellation headphones. There's also plenty of space inside to store small items. Up near the headrest, there is a coat hook and personal reading light. The seat itself is partially wrapped in soft leather with some elegant design touches throughout. And yes, it fully reclines into a lie-flat bed, complete with turn-down service for that extra touch of comfort. Before long, safety video was played and engines came to life and we started our pushback. Now that nice takeoff is behind us, let's take another look at the suite, specifically the door. While some airlines have followed in Qatar's footsteps, most fall short. Their doors are either too low or have visible gaps, which really compromise the privacy experience. Qatar's headphones provided good noise cancellation, but I thought the quality of the material could have been better. The kit comes with the designer goodies from Diptyque, including skincare, socks, eye mask, and lip balm. One thing I have to mention here, the flight attendant serving my section was really nice, proactive, friendly, and always checking to see if there was anything that I needed. Qatar's 777 aircraft are equipped with Starlink internet and the speed was surprisingly really fast. Honestly, the internet might have been faster than my home internet. Qatar's Airways offers a true dine-on-demand experience, meaning you can enjoy your meals whenever it suits you. Let's take a quick look at the menu. The drink and food menu was beautifully created with thoughtfully crafted options. Feel free to pause if you want to take a longer look. To start, I had a delightful well-presented lobster amuse-bouche. This was really delicious and set the stage for the main course ahead. For starter, I had clam chowder that was incredibly fresh and delicious, but I think it was a little gritty, which is usually the case with clams, or most shells. For the main course, I chose the braised lamb shank served over creamy mashed potatoes and zucchini. From the moment the dish arrived, it was clear that presentation is a priority. Plating was impeccable and taste-wise, truly exceptional. One of the best meals I've ever had in the air. This meal could have easily been served in a high-end restaurant. Perfectly cooked, well-balanced, and really nice flavors. A solid 10 out of 10 for me. The bathroom was tight as expected, but kept clean and well stocked throughout the flight. After a quick trip to change into the provided pajamas, which were soft and comfortable, I returned to find that the flight attendant had already made up the bed. The bed was comfortable, plush, and fully lie flat and incredibly private. I actually managed to get a couple of solid hours of sleep. I woke up while flying over Greece, and let's take a look at the entertainment system. Qatar's entertainment system is called Oxy, and the system had plenty of latest movies and TV shows. Breakfast table was set, and I had English breakfast with fresh fruit and black coffee, which was really nice. Soon enough, it was time to begin our descent into Doha. So what did we think about Qatar's Qsuites today? Well, one thing that really stood out to me was how attentive the cabin crew were, checking to see if there was anything they could do to make my flight better. They addressed me by my last name throughout the flight, which added such a nice personal touch. Another thing that sets Qatar apart is the suite themselves. A few airlines have tried to copy the concept, but very few, if any, match the high walls and the true privacy you get with Qsuites. And then there's the food. Oh my, beautifully presented, and honestly, some of the best meals I've ever had in the sky. Now, on the downside, if you look really closely at the Qsuite, especially on the 777, you can see some of the signs of wear and tear here and there, but that's expected considering how long Qsuites have been in the service. One other minor thing that Qatar could do better: the nuts that are served throughout the flight are not toasted. I know it's a first world problem, but when Qatar does so well in so many areas, you kind of expect them to be able to warm the nuts. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. What did you think about the Qsuites? Would you fly Qatar Airways? Let me know in the comments, and again, consider subscribing if you have a moment. It helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.